I did not think this was gonna happen, and well, unfortunately, this is about to become a reality. Now, for those of you guys who still don't have a Switch 2, it's been an entire year since the Switch 2 launched. And starting at September this year, they're gonna start increasing the price for that console. So, I would recommend buying a Switch 2 ASAP before the prices increase. Now, it's not just the Switch 2 for the price increases, it's other consoles as well, even though I may not have some of them. But I want to talk about the Switch 2 first, because the fact that they're increasing the prices of that console by $50 is crazy. So you're telling me that by September of this year, the Switch 2 will rise from $450 to $500? You've got to be joking with these prices. I do not agree with those kind of prices. That's literally the price of a Mario Kart World Switch 2 bundle at launch. So like, why are they increasing the Switch 2 price? Does it have anything to do with tariffs? Maybe so. And I'm not agreeing with this. Although, yes, I did buy the Switch 2 bundle with Mario Kart World at launch from last year, and did an unboxing video of it. You can go check it out if you want to. But not everyone actually upgraded from a Switch 1 to a Switch 2, and if you waited too long to buy a Switch 2, you might be out of luck by September, since you'll be paying $50 more for that console if you happen to buy it. $50 freaking more! And I imagine that the Switch 2 bundle might also be $50 more as well, which would be $550 in total, if you wanted one that comes with Mario Kart World. There's no freaking way that those prices would increase, and I doubt they would go down anytime soon, unless if there's a discount, which is probably really rare. Then we get to the Steam Deck, which, by the way, I just recently heard that they restocked Steam Decks, but this time they increased the prices quite a lot recently. So instead of the 512GB OLED being priced at $549, they increased it by $240, $789. Like, really, are you serious? Why does it have to be that much? Just why? And the 1TB OLED is even pricier. Now instead of $649, it is now $949. That's a $300 difference compared to last time. That's almost like the price of an Xbox Rogue Ally X. Like, literally. And although I'm probably not buying the Xbox Rogue Ally X, not just because of the insane price, but also because I already own a Steam Deck, and I'm already satisfied with it. I think I remember buying the LCD Steam Deck for $449 back at January 2024. I did an unboxing video of it, you can also check it out as well. And from what I remember, it had 512GB of storage. Then I bought the 2TB SSD for the Steam Deck, which from what I remember, it was $150. They might have increased the prices by then. So combining the $449 for a 512GB Steam Deck and the 2TB SSD, which was $150, that was like $599 in total. And I'm glad that I didn't hesitate to buy the SSD for that price, because I had a feeling that they might have increased the price. Or it could have been sold out, like, who knows. Now, of course, at this time, since they're already sold out of LCD Steam Decks, it's already discontinued. So the only way you could find those on sale is probably through eBay, but they're likely pre-owned. But as someone who wants a Steam Deck, I'd recommend an OLED version instead of an LCD, because those specs on the OLED Steam Deck are even better in my opinion. And I felt like I should have just bought the OLED Steam Deck instead. Now, of course, the specs are great, but they're a lot pricier now, and having to pay almost $1,000 just for a Steam Deck OLED is ridiculous. And in case if you were to upgrade the Steam Deck storage, like, let's say a 2TB SSD for $150, that would have been $1,099 in total. Yeah, those prices are insane, and I'm not buying this. And as long as I have a Steam Deck, even though it is only an LCD, I don't think I would upgrade for an OLED. It's almost like $1,000. I'd probably just wait for a Steam Deck 2, and when that happens, oh boy, I do not want to know what those prices for a Steam Deck 2 are. And although I'm not really much of a PlayStation or an Xbox fan, I've been looking at these prices for the PS5 and Xbox Series X, and the prices for those consoles are insane. Especially the PS5 Pro. Like, whatever happened to the $700 for a PS5 Pro? Sure, $700 for a PS5 is already too expensive, but they made it even more expensive, so now it's like $900. So they're increasing the prices for what? I just do not understand. Now, look, if you guys have the money to afford to pay such a hefty price for a PS5, then that's great. But like I said, I'm not really much of a PlayStation fan. And if you guys really want any of the 9th gen consoles, whether it's a PS5, an Xbox Series X, Switch 2, or any of the handheld gaming PCs like a Steam Deck, good luck on trying to save up money for those consoles. Because those kind of prices are absolutely insane. And I don't know if I'm willing to spend that kind of money anymore. I mean, I get that a lot of stuff in life is getting more expensive nowadays. But seriously, I just will not screw with those prices. Anyway, let me know what you think of all this. Are you fed up with the prices like me? Let me know in the comments. Now, since I've already owned a Switch 2 and a Steam Deck, all this, when it comes to the price increases, don't apply to me. But as someone who doesn't own any of those consoles, you'll have to worry about the price increases. So if you're a Nintendo fan and if you don't have one already, just get the Switch 2 ASAP before the prices increase. And yeah, that's all I want to say. Just comment what you think of all this. And don't forget to like and subscribe because, like I said, I'm really close to 10k subs. And subscribing is completely free compared to subscribing for channel memberships, which are only like $1 per month. You can find out more about the perks when you click on the join button. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.